What?
was done on fucking October 8th. That was the last time we fucking played. Holy shit, it's been over a month.
What?
Is it really?
Alright, I'm
What?
already done taking my piss. Alright.
Damn,
God,
bro,
it has
turbo
been a month.
piston. Got the year.
I did turbo piss.
Bro, it's been
All right.
a month
Pissing all
plus
by
4
yourself,
days.
handsome?
Hang on a minute, guys. Let me get
On
everything
the
up
green, there will be
to
a
date.
nigger, you will take his peen.
I'm gonna piss in you.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the jazz, Brandon?
I'll enjoy it. Watch me, Howie.
Now, is everybody here for the long haul? I'm asking this once and only once. If you decide to leave, that's on you.
Fun fact: the genre of music that you get to hear from the cantina in Star Wars was known as jizz. Space jazz, jizz.
Also, Rockin', when you say long run, do you mean for tonight or do you mean in the
Oh, we're doing this is a whole 24-hour campaign. Did you not know that? Did you not read the? memo?
this is a marathon.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I
We-
got
we
school
have to
tomorrow.
make up the lost time.
All right.
What school?
Hold on. Let me message my aunt. Tell her I'm not going to school tomorrow.
Colin, I'll write you an official letter of Hot Topic.
Yeah. Wait, what?
So
No, but my aunt's a principal. This comes with perks.
I need everybody to say that they are here and they are present.
Obvious fucking Lee.
I can't say that. I'm streaming.
No ass, no Bramo, drill sergeant.
Very well. So, let's go over the good shit. I will not go over where we last left off. I will leave that for later for now. I'm going to make some opening remarks. I'm going to go over what we discussed previously. If we cannot make a session any given Tuesday, that is not going to postpone the ending of our campaign. It is going to end by 2025, regardless of how many sessions we miss.
We reschedule if we need to.
If we can reschedule later in the week, that is fine.
We could do Thursdays too. We could do Tuesdays and Thursdays.
With that said, lots of juicy stuff's going to be happening every session. I need y'all locked in. If
That's
you're
what we
not
do
taking
Sunday.
notes, take notes. You're going to need them.
You gonna tell me how to spell things?
Yes.
Thank you.
With that said, I will go over what happened last session because I know nobody fucking remembers. In the
we're
event
done.
that
It's
you
been a
guys,
month.
in the event that you guys need a refresher,
Over.
check Howie's recordings. Where we left off last session was you guys fell back asleep, woke up in your haunted, spooky world, surrounded by shadows. With this being said, Crometh has alerted you with the bells. As you rush over to him, a large, shadowy arm wraps around the tower and destroys it. You do not find Crometh. You venture
The guy that
in.
murdered me.
It wasn't Crometh.
It was Crometh. Crometh
Uh-huh.
is dead.
No.
It's the fucking Dragonborn. I can't remember. Vaspius.
He's dead. What?
Crometh is dead. How do you make a new character? Vaspius is nowhere to be found. And so you venture into the city and encounter a eldritch being. And they share some choice words with the Pimpette and Kedrick somehow.
Let's go.
Seeing as you are gravely overpowered in the city, you retreated to find solace to the north. It is here that you find Vaspius, injured, and a hollow light, which has healed you, healed Vaspius, just given you reprieve. You fall asleep, praying that you wake up when the sun is shining on your face and you don't have to worry about weird fucking shadow people coming in and sticking their arm down your throat. With that said, you all fell asleep in the Shadow
Sleepy
World.
Land.
And that is where we left off. Do we have any questions, comments, concerns?
Is Crommeth actually dead? If so,
Yes.
ha, 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 ha.
Yes. His transgressions against the party have caught up with him and he is dead. No, unfortunately, he's still alive.
Do
So
I?
so
Shut
what's
the
the
fuck up,
canon
Caddy.
event that we're going with that Pimpet dies? Is it like a heart attack? They have too many Big Macs?
What's the fucking Big Mac in this world? Called like
With
a Lil
that
Jon.
said, is there anything else that we need to go over before we actually begin the session?
I just have a question of, did I have any open wounds before healing them?
You had a
Because I got
a
crushed.
few. You did have a few, mostly like bruises, internal shit. After touching the hollow light, however, you have been healed.
Alright, like no.
Crowley has
So-
taken the doll's head and shoved it up your ass to help heal.
No.
So let me.
The silence was very long there. Wow.
I was contemplating life.
Many Big
With a
Macs.
doll's head in your ass.
Ugh.
Just need to find
Maybe
something
it's
real quick.
Maybelline. Don't mind me. If you hear me slurping, I assure you, it's on food.
Oh, I mind you.
No. Be minded.
I'm minding you because it's not. Okay. I'm minding you because it's not me you're slurping on.
Consider yourself.
Hey, can
minded,
y'all
Howie.
shut the fuck up?
Howie, come visit me when you get a coochie.
Hey, yo.
Wow, whoa! Hold on
Nah.
now.
Nah, you're gonna
Where-
be slurping on the schlong, bro. You're gonna fall asleep one
schlong.
night, and you're accidentally gonna have your mouth open, and it's gonna get used. All right.
Hey,
I
Hey,
chew in
hang
my sleep.
on, hang on,
I
hold on a
chew in my
minute.
sleep. Be ready.
Hey, Spooker, you
Ooh,
were singing
cheese
because you were
grater.
singing at A minor.
Bro, what?
What?
Well, bro,
Hey,
what?
hey, Caddy, guess what?
What?
17 is the legal age of consent in Indiana and Colorado.
Actually, no, that's 14, dude. You're wrong.
Damn. Either
Oh,
way,
I hate that you had to correct him to make it lower. Oh.
Yeah.
either
Why
way,
do you
I'm
know-
legal age of
why do you
consent
know
in
this,
both
Rackham?
states. So, shut the fuck up.
Congratulations, everyone. We just doxed our locations. Good job.
Let's
Yeah.
go! I can't wait to get swatted.
I'm the only safe person here.
Okay, shut
I
the
love
fuck
being
up. You live
safe.
in New Brunswick, all right?
Oh,
one
he
likes
got
it.
doxxed. He got doxxed.
All right, Howie, you're banned. I'm reporting your account.
Okay,
Right.
is there
Do it.
anything
No
else we
balls.
need to go over before we start the fucking session? Jesus Christ, I can't handle this.
Yeah, can I have your Cash App?
Yeah, sure. Hang on, give me just 1 second.
I want to announce it. Anyone listening to the video, please donate with your funny remarks.
Yeah, I need to.
Submit your
I need y'all.
favorite
I need y'all to donate to my cash app. I need to buy a blick.
A blicky to fend off the Eldritch gods. Be like
Yeah, dude.
Crowley.
Okay. Does anybody have any remarks before we go?
I hate shadow people.
No.
All right,
no.
everyone. The Cash App is no, just kidding.
Okay, fuck you guys. We're starting. So, as you all awaken, you awaken in the basement of Joseph's tailor shop, as you did before. All of the wounds that you may have taken last night have been healed, presumably from the hollow light. As you awaken, you hear grunts and groans of pain coming down the hall.
From which way?
Over yonder.
Oh, it's Mr. Dragon Man.
Do I recognize that it's Yeah. Kind of understanding that who it is, I'm gonna immediately rush over with concern.
As you approach, you see Vaspius on the ground, the sheets of his bed, fucking ruffled, fucked up, almost torn off the bed. Evidently, he tried to get up, failed to do so, and brought half of the sheets down with him. You see no blood, you see no open wounds, but he's holding himself in pain.
Yeah, welcome to the rough nights.
He doesn't respond, seemingly not having the energy to. I'm gonna leave it open to the other two here.
Kedrix just kind of stand up because he went to sleep in his armor and everything while trying not to fall asleep. And Kedrix just gonna kind of what was my actually no because we got healed last night. Let's go. Kedrix fine.
Well, there is a slight ache, but it's nothing. It's nothing to distract you.
He's gonna stand up and stretch.
I should be
Roll me a
fine.
D4.
I'm pretty sure I was unscathed during all that. I'll be out here, brother. I'll be living.
Oh man. Okay, Cromith.
Cromoth is going to first just roll out of bed, just not really concerned for his own health, and kind of land flat on his back. And he's gonna do his morning routine, get up and put on his clothes and get ready for the day, as one does.
Okay. Crowley, you'll see that Vaspius attempts to gain his bearings and try to stand holding on to his little cot as he attempts to balance himself.
I'm gonna assume that there's like probably a carafe of like water or something like that, like probably right here, like how most bed chambers are in like most noble houses and shit.
There is.
I'm gonna go ahead and just like walk over there, pour him a cup. Here, I'm sure you're probably thirsty. Go ahead. Take a drink.
With that, Vaspius is gonna stumble to sit on his cot, and he'll take the carafe from you and Worley take a drink from it, and nod at you and things.
Good job ringing the bell.
I didn't know there'd be a... What was that thing? An arm. Looked like a hand came up.
In my times of travel, I believe they call that hentai in some lands.
Oh.
Dreadful thing.
Kedrix
Can't say I know much about it though.
Kedrix gonna kind of walk up behind you. I'd say it was some eldritch beast that I want zero further relations with.
If I recall, it said something about you diddling its daughter. I didn't know you
Aye.
got freaky with eldritch beings.
Not to my knowledge, no.
He shagged his daughter.
And it's because of you. Kedric's gonna turn and fucking put his finger in your face. That I nearly got crushed to death. With your blabbering mouth.
Don't blame me, lad.
If you kept your mouth shut, we would have been fine.
I don't be such a worrywart wee lad.
I don't know about that. Didn't we have the doll to thank for that? Seemed to have some connection to it.
Aye.
Speaking of, where the hell did that little puppet go?
That is a great question.
If you ask me, good riddance. That thing always gave me the heebie-jeebies.
I mean, it did bite an ear off.
And that Joseph's gonna peek his head around. Joseph's gonna peek his head around the corner. You all are alive. I'm impressed. How'd it go?
Terrible.
About as well as one would expect.
Abysmal, even. I nearly got
Those are
crushed
two
to death.
very opposing answers.
Oh, don't be so negative.
Oh, you shut your mouth. You're the one that nearly
Ah,
got
but
me
you
crushed to death.
Cranium. Ah, shut
Hang
that
on,
hole
hang
in
on,
your
hang on.
face.
Slow down. Crushed to death. What, Kendrick, what happened?
Well, our good Dragonborn friend here rang the bells, signifying that there was a way for us to get in to the city.
Uh-huh.
We went to the gate. He didn't see us. He kept ringing it, and then some big arm came out and destroyed the tower. Completely leveled it.
Hey, pardon me, Mr. Joseph. You are on good terms with the princess, yes?
I wouldn't necessarily say the princess, more so the royal family. Why do you ask?
Does she happen to have, I think Crowley's gonna, like, gesture with his fingers, like, tentacle-type gestures.
No, she's relatively human, as far as I'm aware, at least.
I can
Why not
second
ask our
this.
man of honor? And with that, I'm gonna Joseph's gonna like put his hand on his shoulder. Does she have? And then he's gonna mimic Crowley's gesture.
Rackham, does she?
No.
I would hope you would know you stuck your dick in it.
No, she does not.
The reason I'm bringing that up is because this big-armed, whatever you may call it, mentioned something about, well, having coitus with his daughter. Some sort of princess or another.
And
Ain't that the one that attacked our dear boy over here?
only reason that this came up was because our dear friend next to me, right here, said that I shagged the princess.
I mean, are you sure it's not because you did indeed shag the princess?
Well, it didn't know about it before this dumbass said it.
Yeah, that is true. You did kind of, stick your dick in a beehive there, big head.
I mean, to be fair though, I did be bragging a bit that if I shagged a princess.
All right.
Okay,
Stop,
but not
just
to the
stop
being that
talking
the-
about. Stop talking about sticking your dick in a fucking princess. God damn.
But you probably don't want to brag about it to,
I mean, with all
a
due
big
respect,
eldritch
Your Honor,
beast.
it seems to be a pretty critical and pivotal point of last night's events. It was very upset about whatever may or may not have diddled said princess, so it is a pretty important subject, I'd say.
Alright, hold on.
Regardless, I have some leads. I have many things to share with you. With that, he's gonna kind of like peek in towards Vaspius's room and kind of look puzzled. Is your friend all right?
And probably a little bit more worse for wear than the rest of us, but I'm sure he'll pull through. I'll look over at him, see if he feels up to it.
He was in the tower when it collapsed.
Well, that would explain it. All right. Well, many things to discuss. All right. Come with me to the main room. Let's figure this out. And that is gonna start fucking walking on over.
Oh Lord, where'd Crowley go?
Oh, Crowley went the wrong direction. Sorry, I'm bad with my bad. Sorry.
Just bust through the fucking wall.
disorientation. My apologies. Leroy James.
Are we not? Is no one helping?
As you all walk into the room, you hear a thud in the hallway.
Kedrick's gonna
Oh.
peek his head back out. Oh,
Vaspius is down.
Oh,
Kedrick's gonna come over and pick him up, help him walk
Oh,
in.
Shit, Vaspius, you've been through worse than this. Come on, buddy. Here, I'll lend a hand.
I'm sure they've got him.
Kedrick's gonna put him in this seat.
Chronith is a dick.
Hey, Crow's
Problem.
already settled down in his chair.
Cromwell, you're the biggest motherfucker of all of us. You should have been out there helping us.
Ah, yeah, what if I do? And too many cooks in the kitchen.
The fuck you talking to me?
I
Shut
thought
the
you were
fuck
supposed
up.
to be nice.
Chronith, with all due respect, with which there is none, you're a cunt. Moving forward.
I'll live by the code, Dave, by the code.
Hey, he's got you there.
Well, I found a linguist, so to speak. A librarian outside of the city. I've sent for him. I want him to come and decipher the book that's in the other room. We know it's abyssal, but it has to be some form of rare dialect. Because evidently, with that he's going to look over to you, Crowley. You can't decipher it fully.
I still don't know anything about this Haster it mentions. And I was hoping my time at the church would reveal some more.
You can read the book?
I speak abyssal, sir.
Kedrick's just gonna look like amazed.
Ah, I had nearly forgotten. And with that, Justice is going to look over to you, Kedrick. Your armor is hanging up upstairs. Go grab it. Try it on.
Understood. With that, Kedrick's gonna really quickly stand up and kind of jog his way
With that,
upstairs.
Joseph is going to look to you two. Where is the doll?
That's what I inquired originally. We seem to have lost our little marionette friend. When we woke up, she was nowhere to be found. To my
Shame.
knowledge, she shouldn't have been, well, killed of any sort.
That is a shame. She was skilled with a sewing needle. Oh well. With that, he's going to brush it off and continue. I'm waiting on this librarian to show. It could take days to a week. Just depends on how bad the weather is and how quickly he can get here. With that said, I do believe the apothecary wanted to see you, Crowley.
Yes. And I believe I did inquire at one point if you happen to have any maps of the waterways.
Waterways. Right. Hang on a minute. With
Yeah,
that, he's going to...
That's a me thing.
He's gonna scour the table, all the strewn papers, parchments, scrolls, sifting through. I had it here somewhere. Listen, if you're going to the apothecary today, do you mind taking the Dragonborn with you? He doesn't look right.
That's racist.
I'm just gonna kind of look at the Dragonborn and Vespius. You sure you're doing all right, buddy?
I'll be fine.
That doesn't sound fine.
How's
Yeah,
your
no, you-
arm, by the way?
Could be better. I could rest it off.
Well, seeing as you got shot without being in the immaterium, it doesn't seem to matter where you take damage from, it still follows you. Just want to make sure you ain't, losing any limbs or any sort.
Well, I won't force him to accompany you, but I really think he should. With that, Kedrick. Ah, I dropped my pen! Kedrick, you will emerge back down the stairs in your new armor.
Let's go, baby. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
You figure out where the fuck I dropped my pen.
Kedge is gonna kind of just walk in.
Oh, there it is.
Charlie's gonna look over at Kedrick. Ah, you get a new cock piece too?
Surprisingly, yes.
The princess is gonna love you for that one. You'll have to show the ginormous Eldritch Being that one. I'm sure he's gonna be delighted. Welcome to the family, stepson.
Kedge is just gonna like give you a deadpan stare through the fucking visor.
Charlie's just gonna the corners of his mouth are just gonna kind of trickle up. You're just gonna kind of hear a.
Kedge is just gonna kind of like face palm, and it's just an audible fucking clang.
Well, I'm glad to see that it fits you. We were just discussing our next moves. I've sent for a librarian to come and decipher the text in the next room. Evidently, Crowley's abyssal is not up to snuff. It could take days to a week for the librarian to get here. In the meantime, the apothecary wants to see specifically Crowley, but I suggest Vaspius accompany you guys.
I'm all fine with that. Come on, lad. Let's go and get out of here. Maybe we can figure out a way into that church while we're on our way there. Figure out more about that. I still believe that there's something about that area that's not quite right and may have a part to play in all this.
I suppose I'll make myself useful. Come on, lizard man.
Oh, you gonna actually help out this time?
Aye.
Yeah, it's about damn time.
Province is gonna kind of interlock their arms over each other's shoulders. So, Lizard Man's shoulders over Promise, and his is over Lizard Man's.
Vaspius does not oppose you. Oh, and Kedrick, you wanted a print of the waterways, right?
That would have been. I'm gonna point
That
at.
would be me.
Oh,
actually.
fuck you, motherfucker. Alright, you fucker. You want so much of me. I spoke to the city hall. They need to fetch it from their archives. They do have it. It's going to take about a day. Tomorrow you could head to the city hall, ask them for the prints. Just say that I sent you.
Delightful. You said tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning, yes.
Oh, joy. Can't wait to survive another night.
Hi. Kedrick's gonna look at Joseph. Have you need of me today?
Let me see. I need to run a few errands, not in any shady areas particularly. I suppose just go with them.
Alright. I have my own little journey to go on for a bit before I join them.
Actually, Kendrick, do you happen to have any skill in breaking and entering?
No.
Must I ask what your plans are for today, Kedrick?
To go sneak around a royal castle?
So he's not breaking and entering, he's robbing the bedchambers, I see.
That
Oh,
too,
dear
I
God.
say. Well, good luck, old boy.
If the honor guard catches you, do you know what they're going to do to me?
I won't be caught. I know.
Really?
I know.
Because I know you're one for subtlety, Kedrick.
Kedrick's gonna look down.
Well,
at his
hold on.
armor. You make
Hold on.
You make
I
a fair
think
point.
Well, hold on. I think it can be in there, in and out, if you know what I mean.
Listen, I don't care what you do so long as you don't go 2 inches too deep in the king's daughter. All right? Listen, in and out, and not like that. And he's gonna point his finger at you, and not like that, Kedrick. Do not
That-
get caught. Be quick. Be quiet. I did not hear of your plans.
That was not even part of the plan in the first place. Understood.
But I know it crossed your mind.
It did not.
Sure. Just get out.
Kedrick's gonna throw up
Crowd's
his arms
gonna-
in exasperation and start walking.
As he's leaving, I'm just gonna do the little finger gestures of like tentacles again.
Carl's gonna lean over to
Kedrick's gonna shake
Crowley.
his head.
He's gonna get. Carl's gonna lean over to Crowley. He's gonna give her you 2-pump chop, if you know what I mean.
I mean, am I the only one that gets the feeling that he's the one getting diddled here?
You know, you've got a mighty point.
I haven't seen him sit down regularly.
I mean, neither.
Yeah. That'd probably explain it then.
What was the princess's name again? What, Delilah or something?
Oh my god, I fucking hate you. As you say that, you're gonna hear a loud clang followed by a fuck.
Hold on. I'm going to roll a very quick history check. Give me 1 second.
Just a little FYI, that was Kedrick falling down the stairs on the first step.
You know, I remember Delilah at one point of my ventures. Can't say I ever betted the lady, but I've heard tales.
I'm also gonna roll a quick history check.
There was a certain half elf.
I rolled a 16. You know, I could have sworn I heard a shanty about it. I think it goes a little something like, "Hey there, Delilah, what's it like and how is Bussy?"
I'm gonna reach for my gun.
Kedrick is gonna slit his own throat.
Joseph is going to dematerialize.
All I'm saying is, if I ever heard a bard sing that, I'd probably shoot him. Please refrain from doing so yourself.
You know what? I don't blame you.
All right, let's get going before Vaspius collapses again.
He's already out. The fucking shanty took him out.
Oh.
The power of song, am I right? It puts people
Oh,
right
Lord.
to sleep.
So,
He's just dead.
all right, who's splitting up? Who's going where?
Now I've got Chuckle fucking the Dragonborn to the apothecary.
Yeah.
Kedrick is going to the royal palace and going to talk to the woman.
The woman with the
Oh, I have to
tentacle
get my
tooth
voice
thing.
changer on. Hang on.
Via the passages, of which are unused.
Right. Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me get my woman voice. Hang on.
Not saying
No,
her
that's the
passage
wrong
is
one.
unused.
That's the wrong one. Hang on. That's the wrong.
Woman.
I've missed you.
Okay. Hang on.
Please come with me in bed.
Oh yeah, there we go, baby.
No! It's a Diddy party!
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
It's a
You
Diddy
enter the-
party!
You enter the
Kendrick's-
princess's
Ain't no
room,
party like
and
a Diddy party.
there's like 25 carafes of like oil.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Now I'd hit that.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
All right, there we go. I have her voice. Let's go. All right. Everyone else, where are you guys going?
Apothecary.
To the apothecary. Okay. We're actually gonna start with Howie first.
All right.
You approach the royal chambers and see that its doors are closed and honor guardsmen stand by.
All right.
Evidently, entry is not allowed today.
well, I know a back entrance, right? That's how I got there last time.
Yes.
Oh, but I don't know if it's a good idea to go there right now. All right. Well, then I guess for now I'm gonna go to the Ablution Theater.
To the theater.
Aye, my lord.
You head to the theater. You see that the theater is empty today. The standard flyers are still up. But given that it's early morning, there may just not be anyone. There may not be anyone here.
Understood. Alright. Then.
Howie, what the fuck was that?
Don't ask questions.
Oh, we're asking questions, alright.
It was the it was the demon that's taking root in Kedrick.
I was gonna say, if you say it's the Wicked Witch of the North, I'm gonna stab you.
Edric is pregnant. Confirmed.
Alright, then I guess to the trading district with I.
To the trading district. What is it you wish to see in the trading district?
Probably just go like buy a whetstone.
A whetstone.
Yep. So I can
A
maintain
whetstone.
my blade.
You suck.
Washcloth reference.
Nazgul washcloth.
Okay. We'll get to you in just a second, Howie. Everybody else. As you navigate the streets, keeping Cromith standing as you guide him through the bustling streets. Today is any other day. The cold nips at you in this midwinter. But it's a fairly standard day. You look out across the horizon and see that the Western Guard Tower is still standing.
Well, that just confirms the suspicion that it doesn't affect this material realm of ours.
Hey? But, you know, there's always something about that tower I never liked. Oh, right, the town's guards in it. Yeah, no, they should be replaced with proper soldiers, they should.
I mean, you know, one of our little shenanigan party includes a previous guard, or is a guard, right?
Yeah, but...
I'm no
You know
longer the
what?
city guard, thank you very much. I'm no longer a city guardsman.
He's a guardsman.
I can just count that as a lapse in judgment. Real shame, is it?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He's doing his thing.
I still should have been a proper soldier like me.
Now I don't know about proper, but sure.
Come on, slaying bandits is proper. Instead of standing up in your ivory tower.
I mean, someone's got to guard the wall and piss off it occasionally.
Aye.
I'm assuming as we're still talking, we're like walking towards our area.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, come to think of it, I really wish I knew where that monster originated from. We can take a look at it in this material realm.
Your mom.
I was gonna ask if I could do like an insight or like make an educated guess. But I don't know if Crommeth would have the intelligence to even make an educated guess about that.
I don't think even with an educated guess we would know because its arms could stretch and shit from what we could gather. We couldn't see anything.
Rackham, how much
Yeah,
of its
I mean,
arm could we see? That's
I mean, I was just gonna say that it probably came from the castle or something, seeing as it was talking about his daughter getting shagged.
I'd say that's a pretty educated guess.
Oh, because where's the tower at that fell?
The Western Tower.
It
Over
was.
in like this area.
It was that one.
That one?
So it could literally be like either from the Noble District, the Commons. It could have been from the Royal Chambers. Fuck, it could have been all the way from the Marine Quarter. It could have been from the Temple. Who knows? It could have been from literally anywhere. We don't know like where it originated from. So I feel like even with that, we wouldn't have had a good enough guess.
Would I need to make a and something just to make like a guess? Because I would have just guessed it would have came from the Royal Chambers, considering that its daughter. Or I talked about its daughter getting shagged.
Or like the Central
I
Square.
mean, that's our assumption, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'd
Okay,
say it's a
either way.
pretty good assumption.
Yeah, which is exactly what I'm asking if I should roll for it, because I don't think Crommeth would have. I don't think Crommeth would have the noggin for that.
Just roll an int check.
That's fair. 14 plus. Investigation. So I get a 13. Rackham, what would a 13 on investigation give me?
13 on an investigation for what?
About guessing where the arm came from.
Given the direction and angle of the arm, it came from within the central part of the city.
Okay, so basically right on the money of where I was gonna guess from. But a little bit off. You know, I think it came from somewhere around the Dragon Square or Scholars District, somewhere around there. You know, middle of the entire place.
I mean, that thing's gonna have some pretty damn good reach for that.
Hey, but at the same time, if you're huge, you don't need to reach too far, do ya?
Still, you know how fucking huge that thing's gotta be?
And if you're
Right.
incorporeal.
I mean, but also look at that. I mean, you know, I was in the middle of its grasp. That thing had a fucking hand like a house.
That it did. It wasn't the craziest thing, but I digress.
Oh, that'd be my guess.
Yeah, fair enough.
As you all continue walking, Vaspius remains silent, presumably saving his strength and energy for the rest of the journey to come. As you continue to walk, the bustling streets grow quieter and quieter until eventually you're the only ones walking. And as you travel, the streets grow eerily quiet. The sun still shines, the birds still sing, but the streets are dead.
I'm assuming we both noticed this.
Oh, yeah. And as you travel further, you see that there are people. Some of them on the rooftops, seemingly waiting.
Is
With
it also dead around Kedrick?
No.
No? Okay.
With Promet's kind of history with bandits, I'm guessing he would be extremely uneasy and basically expecting an ambush. Considering that's mostly what he'd be dealing with his military career. Would that be a fair assumption?
It's your character.
Alright. Yeah. But the same kind of thing that I just went off of with Promet's history with dealing with bandits in small towns like this, I would say Cromwell would kind of feel more, I don't want to say at ease, but like he finds himself in a very similar situation, and so he draws his axe.
Crowley?
Mr. Fat Hands, would you mind placing my dear Dragonborn friend in a place of some cover?
Hey. Cromwell was gonna drag him over to behind the statue right beside us.
With this, you will garner the attention of those in front of you. They're looking at you now. Their conversations have stopped. But they remain silent.
Do any of them appear hostile?
They've had their weapons out from the beginning, but they hold them very relaxed.
I'm gonna call out.
Yeah, good day for a stroll.
I couldn't agree more. Cromwell would say with a kind of weary tone as he squints his eyes and darts his gaze between all of them, trying to get a read of the situation.
Hey!
One man will call from the roof, presumably the leader by the looks of him.
That's a nice axe you got there, buddy. You wouldn't mind if I took a closer look at it, would you?
You know, this axe has been with me for absolutely years. Going through hell, I'll tell you right now, up close it's not much of a pretty sight.
Oh, she looks trustworthy. Why don't I take her off your hands for a wee bit?
I insist. Oh, don't try such a thing. She'll crumble in your hands if you don't use her right.
With that, he'll look down below him at the two individuals, and he'll nod at them to move closer, and they will.
Oh, and then drop it at your feet.
Cromwell will keep one hand next to his belt and one hand on his great axe as he slowly approaches them. he'll drop the great axe on the floor as he kind of holds the one of his hand axes still on his belt, but just at the ready.
Okay. Did you say that you were going to drop it, or were you going to keep it?
Yeah, drop it, but keep
Okay.
one of his hand axes at the ready.
One of these individuals will reach and go to pick it up. As he retrieves the weapon and inspects it, holding its weight, testing its balance, he looks to the other individual with a satisfied nod. With that, he will go to walk away with it.
Sir, I must insist that I get that back.
It's a pleasure doing business with you, lad. We'll take great care of it.
So, Promise is gonna take out the hand axe from his belt, aiming his left hand and kind of aiming at the man, and his hand axe in the other hand, kind of like a tomahawk, is gonna throw it at the man holding his axe.
So you're going to throw it?
He's gonna throw his hand axe
He's going to throw a
Kinda
hand axe.
like a tomahawk.
Roll to hit.
Come on, money shot. 10.
10. Let me check the sheet. Let's see. You will miss, just barely grazing his arm. With that, a few of them will snicker and laugh at you. The other bandit bending down to take the hand axe as well.
Aren't you a generous donor?
Do any of them stand out as a leader of this troop?
The one speaking on the roof certainly does. He has a booming voice. Other than that, you could roll perception.
Rackham, I have a question. Where in the city are
Sure. They are in the West Commons.
Oh, roll
they? That's next to the arena, right?
10.
Not far from it.
Because Kedrick is going from Dragon Square to the arena, through the West Commons to the trading district. That is the best path there.
If you're taking the best path, you would miss this.
Ooh.
What was
Damn.
your perception, Brandon?
10.
A 10. It would be this individual here is the only one of note.
I want to pull out my guns and shoot him.
You're serious?
Yep.
Rackham,
All right, fuck it. Roll to hit.
how loud are the guns?
We'll see.
Actually, no. Before I shoot, I'm gonna pull my guns out, aiming at this individual, and I'm gonna just stare him dead in the eyes.
Tell me your intent, and return the items to my friend here, or I'm afraid you're going to meet the Matron of Ravens.
First of all, lad, your god doesn't scare me. Second of all, you're not in the position to be making demands. As far as I'm aware, you're outnumbered, and one of your men, he's hurting bad. Vulnerable target even behind that statue. Wouldn't take much to bring it down. What if I brought it down on top of him? You're in the wrong neck of the woods. These are not your streets, they're mine. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and walk away.
You're a bandit. Any sort of bandit town be my streets.
Are you familiar with bullets, my friend?
I'm not interested in your lectures. And with that, he's going to turn to Cromith. And I don't like the word bandit, or consider myself an entrepreneur.
Well, now that's just... taking Heoff's lines.
You
Now-
see, my friend, I wouldn't consider it a lecture. As I recall, there's 8 of you. Am I miscounting?
Maybe more, maybe less.
Now, it may seem a bit odd to you, as someone of clearly a lower class, if you seem to be standing on roofs to find your finesse. But, my friend, if you believe you have anything on me with your numbers, I'll have you know I have just enough bullets to put each of you all in the ground. If you're unfamiliar with what that is, I'll let you know I can shoot up to a range of 320 yards. That puts you within my grasp, and that puts you in the grave.
As Crowley's speaking, am I able to promenade and steal myself a meter or two? Getting close to the two men.
Sure.
As you speak to this leader, Crowley, you will notice out of the corner of your eye with your passive perception that the archer on the adjacent roof has drawn an arrow in his bow and is aiming at you.
Now, like I said, you are not in a position to be making demands. Your final choice. You die here, or you walk away.
Do I happen to see a bird?
How would you like to look for this bird?
Let's do... Go and do my perception.
Yes, but flavor it. How are you going to look for this bird?
Any sort of cause, a wisp of dark, black, anything, or, even better yet, a whisper in my ear from the matron.
Roll perception.
That's an 18.
An 18. You hear nothing. You see nothing. This is up to your own volition.
Do it.
You know, I'm gonna be a married man one day, and the easiest way for me to meet my love is to meet her on swift wings. Unfortunately for you, death also comes on those wings.
And I'm going to fire both guns at him. Or my gun at him.
Roll to hit.
And I'm also, just for the extra flavor, I'm going to add a grit. To take advantage on that attack roll.
Do
All
it.
right, boys, let's go! That's a 26.
A 26. You hit, sir. Roll damage and flavor it for me.
That's a
Where are you
13.
shooting? Where are you shooting? How do you want it to hit him? So on and so forth. Give me something to work with here.
I am an adept marksman. I have honed my craft. As far as I can tell, my bullets are the wings of death. They are the claws of the crows, and you will be their feast. Hear me as my black powder sings through the air, the smell of flint and smoke. I'm aiming straight for his forehead, and I want it to be known he will not be buried with an open casket should this bullet land.
You aim between the eyes, correct?
I do.
Just for confirmation, are you going after the guy with my axe or the leader? I forgot.
The leader.
The leader, okay.
In a twist of misfortune, your bullet misses its intended target.
Oh.
This bullet strikes him in the eye. Immediately, he stumbles backwards, immediately bringing his hand to his head as blood seeps from his eye socket as he screams in pain. Immediately, everyone else jumps to their feet and rushes forward. The two of you roll initiative. Crowley, you no longer have an action when that time comes.
Alright,
I rolled a 10 on initiative.
do you want me to roll for, like... Do you want me to roll something to see if I fucking hear the gunshot?
Roll me a d20, Howie.
Understood. 6.
You're still trying to find your whetstone.
Now.
Okay.
You're
Let's
a
do
death
this. Okay, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me figure this out here. Let me go back to the map really quickly.
Oh, wait a second. I forgot to... So, 10... No, never mind. I got a 13. Because I've got +3 initiative.
Over the commotion of crowds on bustled streets, you hear just above them a faint crack coming from deeper within the West Commons.
Me?
Yes.
Kind of just gonna kind of be intrigued by the noise. Because I'm guessing it's not a common noise.
No.
Especially from
A
the
noise
West
you've only heard once before.
Kind of just gonna kind of sigh. Son of a bitch. What are they doing now? He's gonna kind of look around, see if there's any stores that could possibly have a whetstone. Just real quick. Does he see any?
From where you are now?
Yeah.
No. Given this point, you are still in between the Ablution Theater and the West Commons / Raiders District.
Well, that
That's why you're able to hear it.
was a short-lived journey away from them. Ked's just gonna look and see if there are any guardsmen around.
Perception, then I have to get back to the combat.
Solid. If there are, then he's gonna take them with him. If there aren't, he's just booking it. Like towards where he heard it. And that's a 5 on perception.
None.
Solid. He's just booking it.
Okay. Let's roll! So,
Probably just gonna take a quick
highest in initiative from the two of you.
I believe that's Kramus.
I rolled a 13.
You rolled a
Yeah, I rolled
13.
All right. I will take care of my bullets. I am now down to 58. In this world.
Okay. The archer is going to fire at you, Crowley. And will miss. Quickly notching another arrow and pulling his string back, ready to fire once again. But let me double check something. Ah, ha, ha, ha. He will action surge. And with your AC of 15, he will just barely hit, dealing 7 damage as this arrow pierces your right forearm. You do not lose grip of your gun, however.
So I do want to point out, my current health seems to be 33 on this character sheet. Did I take damage somewhere recently?
No,
That have been healed in the morning.
you've since healed. Yes,
Okay. So I will adjust that then. You said I have taken 7 damage.
you have.
29 would be my current HP.
Okay, that will end the archer's turn. The mage here will take his turn. And with that, it will cast Magic Missile. Dealing a total... Let me do the math real quick on my head here. 12 force damage specifically to you, Crowley.
Well, let's go. Alright, we have 17 health.
Alright. Let's see here. Let me measure distance really quickly. The leader will drink a small potion of healing. And throw a potion of haste. Hitting this individual.
Oh, this is where the fun begins.
With that, he will move back some, and that will end his turn. Next, dude with the mace will dash. That will end his turn. Cromith.
Cromith, in all his battle wisdom, right now is mostly focused on retrieving his axe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be done. He's gonna rush forward with his second hand axe in hand, and he's gonna. Would I be able to both try and strike the hand of the man who has my axe and try and grapple my great axe?
No, one or the other.
He's gonna try and grapple his great axe then.
Athletics for me.
Athletics. Roll the 9.
You rolled a 9.
I'm putting this fucking dice in jail. This dice is shit.
You are unable to take it, as this haste potion has aided his reflexes, and he dodges away from you. Is that your turn?
What could I do with the bonus? Do I have any bonus action? Nothing that I could actually use. Yep, that'll have to be the end of my turn.
Excellent. Crowley, you're down in action.
Rip.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
I still have my bonus action, don't I?
You do.
I will use Second Wind.
Recover your HP and add it back to your pool.
Woohoo! Let me roll that D10, baby. All right, so that's gonna be 10 HP back. Let's go back up to 27.
Will that be it for you, sir?
I'm gonna take this opportunity. Also, I believe I can still move, correct?
You can.
I'm gonna take this action to go ahead and seek cover, 30 feet of range, and put me behind this tower.
All right.
And I believe this gentleman is blinded. Yes.
He is indeed.
Delightful. Quick cue for you. So on my weapons, if you look at the pepper box, it has a range 80/320. I'm assuming the 320 is the extent of my range, or is that a disadvantage?
Is your extended range. That 80 feet is standard roll. Extended range, I believe, is made at disadvantage.
Okay.
Now, for this campaign, I'm not going to use high ground, low ground rules. So it's just a matter of whether or not it's in your extended range. If it is, it's disadvantage.
Oh yeah, he's in my extended range, all right. He's 130 feet away.
Okay. If that is your turn, it is time for our cup man, who will disengage and dash as a part of his haste. So that would be... Make it about
Jesus
there.
Christ.
That will end his turn. Now you will be swiped at with a dagger by the man in red, Crometh. And it will hit, dealing 6 piercing damage as he just jabs it into your side. He does not have anything in his offhand. So we will do a... No, you know what? I think that's all he's going to do. So, with that, that'll end his turn. And our lovely individual over here, he's going to throw a dagger at you. Your AC is a 14, so that will miss. That will end his turn. Brother in white will dash. Maybe if I can select a token. And that will end his turn. Moving over to Vaspius, who in his pained state will do nothing. Back up to the top of initiative, we have the archer, who now that fucking Ozzy Osbourne is in cover. He's gonna go ahead and aim for Cromith and attack there, which will hit, doing a nice 5 piercing damage as the arrow pierces your shoulder, Cromith. That will end the archer's turn. Now we have the mage, who, let me see here. I see. We'll just cast. I forgot I gave them that. Okay. Let me pull something up here. I see. I'm playing this like Baldur's Gate. Shut up for a minute. I'm gonna use up my movement in the process, but I don't care. Alright, just gonna cast a nice firebolt at Cromith. Nothing too crazy. You pull up my D20. And that will miss miserably. Okay. That will be the... I forgot. What is the range on this spell? I see. No. Maybe. No. Okay, that's gonna end their turn. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing this. The leader, blinded, is going to stumble and sit behind the roof in cover. That will end its turn. Cromith, you're surrounded.
Cromith is gonna. Who among the three has the biggest weapon?
Would probably be the individual with the mace.
Okay, then Cromith's gonna turn towards the guy with the mace. Kind of ready himself to attack.
With?
You know, hand axe.
Gotcha.
It's all I have. You know, Unway's taken away me weapon, cause now it went yours. Cromith is gonna kind of try and slash at his biceps.
Okay, roll to hit.
Come on, pink dice.
Caddy, I think it'd be easier to take his weapon if you just went for the jugular.
Punch him in the dick.
Grab his dick and twist it!
We all dick
I got a 15.
You got a 15. That will hit.
Alright, I do 1d6 plus 4, so I got d6. I got a 7. 7 damage.
7 damage! That 7 damage is dealt.
Come on, Pete.
Alright, anything else you wish to do?
Can I kick him in the balls?
No.
Then no.
Unless you have a second attack in your action, which I don't think you do, unless you do.
Useful trait. Hit points, proceed, action.
Doesn't look like you do.
No. I got shoved. No. I would. Okay, I've got frenzy attack, so while in a frenzy, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one.
That requires you rage, which would
I'll
take
say
your
it
bonus
doesn't have to be
action.
a rage. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And raging doesn't do much since I don't think hand axes are large enough. Okay, then yeah, nothing.
All right, that is your turn. With 2 dashes in his turn, the hastened bandit will flee.
Damn, I don't get to body check him?
Nope.
Damn.
The man in red will take another swipe at you with his dagger, Gromith. Let's see. That will hit, dealing a nice 4 slashing damage.
Did the man also run off with my second hand axe?
Yes.
Okay.
That will end his turn. Our boy in gray will move forward with his movement and swipe at you with another dagger,
Goddamn caddy.
which will critically fail. And that will end his turn.
You should
Oh,
have,
and that will
you should
end
have
his
him
turn.
stab one of his friends by accident.
Another will, the dude with the white background is going to take his short sword and take a swing. He'll miss. And that will end his turn, moving on to the archer who's going to take another shot at you, Gromit.
Damn, I am dodging the left, right. and
Will
center.
miss.
Cromwell's got plot armor. I don't know what to say.
Start calling you Twinkle Toes.
Watching as their bandmates are failing miserably, the mage is going to cast Magic Missile at the 2nd level.
Oh. You've got 4 coming for you, caddy.
Dealing a combined 14 force damage.
Hold on a second. Since I'm so much on a roll, can I do the like in Kung Fu Panda 2 when he redirects the big cannonballs? Can I try?
No.
Can I attempt?
No.
Ah.
Magic Missile is unblockable.
Yeah. Unless you have the gloves, I think.
I mean, I'm not blocking.
yeah.
I'm redirecting it.
Nope.
How much damage?
That is a 14 force damage.
12, 13, 14. It's not good. Let me pull up my character sheets. Let me make a new one.
The leader will dash and flee. And the man with the mace, insulted by you, Cromith, is going to bring his mace over his head and swing down on yours. With that, he will hit, dealing 4 blunt damage. As you get a little fucking goose egg on the top of your head. He will action surge. And swipe at your face again, but he will miss. Taking a slight movement of reprieve after his intense barrage of 2 swipes to drink a minor potion of healing and recover 2 health. Let's go. That will end his turn, Cromith.
Oh, my turn already again.
Yup.
Again, I'm gonna focus on the man with the mace, as I want that shit now. I'm gonna go for the same thing, except take Howie's advice from the metagame and go for the jugular.
Okay.
I rolled another 15.
That will hit. Roll your damage and flavor.
I rolled a 6. So 6 damage.
You rolled a 6. A 6 damage, and you're going for the neck?
Yep.
Okay. You'll bring your hand axe almost like a left hook, just swinging this thing with as much momentum as you can, and it catches him in the neck. Flinching and trying to brace, they'll try and defend his neck, ultimately falling a little bit short as you cut moderately deep into his neck. Not enough to pierce the jugular, but you've hit him pretty good, and he's going to start taking bleed damage.
Ready.
Before we get to Crowley, Kedrick, as you race towards the sound of the gunfire, you see someone running past you in a fit of panic. He looks to you and your armor and says, Sir, there's violence, there's fighting up ahead at the crossroads.
Understood. Quickly, go find some guardsmen. I will do my best, but I'm gonna need some help.
Yes, sir, right away.
How many are there?
I don't know. 6, I think.
All right. Thank you. With that, Kedrick's gonna keep running.
Okay. Crowley?
Sir, I want to ask you. It says on here that with my Adept Marksman special, I regain 1 grit when I roll a 20 on a firearm attack. Does that count for my earlier one where I run a 26?
As in a natural
This
20
doesn't-
or a dirty 20?
It does not specify. It just says when you roll a 20 on firearm attacks.
Can you send me the sheet?
Yes. We rolled a 26 to hit. I don't know if that would even qualify, but this is the portion in question, sir.
I want to say that's crit.
Okay. Fair enough. Did you say the archer is within fair sight to me?
Let me think about this. It would not technically concealed by the roof.
Damn, I really want to fucking kill him. If I were to jump, how much of that movement would it take? Because it would be distance from ground, right?
It would. You would not be able to jump that distance.
Damn. Alright, fuck it, we ball. I'm climbing on top of the statue's head.
Okay, fuck it. Make an acrobatics roll for me. Actually, no, wait.
I mean, you don't have a climbing speed, do you?
I don't believe so.
All right, then make me an acrobatics roll. I'll put that as your bonus action.
20.
20 with ease.
I'm gonna just say, take a nice little aim at him. I'm also going to action surge for an additional. You said that was my action to climb, right?
Bonus action.
Bonus action? Okay. I'm going to expend 2 additional grip points onto my Adept Marksman, using all my grip points, to turn it into a Deadeye shot. Or no, not Deadeye, a Violent shot. If the attack hits, I can roll 1 additional weapon damage per grip point spent. It's 2 additional damage die if I can hit him. He is, at this point, 85 feet. Would you like me to roll disadvantage since he's just out of range?
Yes.
I will roll disadvantage. To hit. Since I have 2 actions, I'll go ahead and just roll twice. I'll make 2 shots at him. Alright, I've got an 18 for 1 with disadvantage. A 19, so 18 would be my lowest for my first hit.
Okay.
Do I hit, sir?
Your first shot does hit.
Alright. I believe I can only do that double damage per one, so I'll go into 12 for this one. So that will be 3 damage die. That's a 14. A 9. And a 10. That's going to be a delightful 33 damage.
33 damage. And you're hitting who?
The archer.
The archer. Where do you intend to hit him?
Let's go for chest.
The chest. Given the angle of the shot, your bullet, by some string of misfortune, fortune, depending on how you look at it, avoids the ribs, chewing through both lungs as it flies out the other end of his body, producing a massive exit wound as he stumbles off the roof, dead.
For my second action, do I have a good line of sight on that fucking wizard?
You do.
Alright. Disadvantage again. Rolling to hit. 22. 11.
You line up your shot. Where do you intend to hit?
You're gonna try to aim for center mass.
Center mass. You line up the shot. It's perfect. You take it. When suddenly this bright purple bubble will block your shot.
Fuck.
You deal no
Fucking
damage,
Jesus.
sir. Is that your
All
turn,
right.
sir?
That I don't think I can do anything else. I climbed a fucking statue, blew the guts out of a fucking ranger. Let's go.
Kedrick, I have rolled your initiative for you. You have entered the scene.
Let's go. Alright. How tall is this?
It's about 20, 25 feet by your estimate.
Oh, do I know what spell he used to deflect my bullet?
That would be the reaction spell shield.
Aha, okay. I'll go ahead and take my 4 bullets away then.
Alright, well that ain't happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and dash.
You dash, sir.
And I think that's all I can do. Yeah, that. It's that's all I can do.
Okay.
Do I see him?
You do see him running up.
About goddamn time.
Why are you guys even fighting? I thought you guys were going to the apothecary. Catch just
Ran his friends along the way.
Don't question things and just kill these bastards.
they
Your
seem
city sucks.
quite friendly.
Oh, why'd you ever want to join the guard for these bastards?
Well,
Crometh,
now
as you ask, the man in red is going to swipe at you with his dagger. You just barely dodge. The man in gray, however, takes the opportunity while you dodge to stab you in the side hard. He crits, dealing 8 piercing damage.
And
Rack
with
'em.
that, Crometh goes down.
Crometh is incapacitated.
Ooh.
Does Kedrick recognize this band of ruffians?
No, run-of-the-mill bandits to you.
Solid. So they don't have a bounty on their head, right?
Not that you know of.
All right, I'm gonna fucking maim these fuckers whenever I hit them. I'm aiming
God damn it,
purely
big
to
man.
maim. I'm not aiming to kill. If they die, great. I'm aiming to maim. I want these bastards
Crometh,
to
as you
suffer.
fall to the ground on your hands and knees, the individual with the short sword is going to kick you in the side onto your back. He's going to look down at you.
Should have just fucking ran, dude.
With that, he's going to take his short sword and plunge it into your stomach. You fail a death save.
Ooh. Which one's the one doing this?
White background.
Solid.
Vaspius is too weak to make a turn. It will be skipped. The mage will Misty Step and cast Thunderwave.
Oh, what do I roll?
Constitution saving throw.
Let's go. 15.
A 15.
Pass, fail.
15. Let me double check here. You just barely failed.
Damn. How much I take it?
Let's see here. That would be a flat 9 thunder damage. And you, my friend, are pushed 10 feet away. That will end the mage's turn. The mace-wielding individual will lean over you, Crometh.
Hey, you want to take my mace then, eh? Fucking have it!
And with that, he's going to hit you with it. You fail another death save.
What? Caddy, you might be about to die.
I'm already making another character.
Crometh, roll me a d20.
Caddy, make it Make it another city guardsman.
Come on, sexy. 14. What, would I add any modifiers to that?
No, you have succeeded a death save. That will be your turn. Mr. Crowley!
Would you say, from my vantage point, years of experience of distance and shit, if I threw a health potion, would that be enough to get this old fucker up in likelihood?
Let me consult.
From 55 feet away, up high.
Question: how much does a health potion weigh?
I believe it's like a pound. 0.5 pounds.
Okay, make me a... We'll do sleight of hands for this one.
19.
19. I could do something really cool right now, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Cromith, you have succeeded 2 death saves, and you are stable. But you're not back in the fight.
And I'm down
Actually, wait,
a
let me-
health potion.
Wait, let me... Let me double check rules here.
Because in terms of Baldur's Gate, it gets you back up.
Correct, but I don't know about standard 5e.
I mean, I've still got 1 more failure and 1 more success, so.
Alright. Cromith, you're back up. Crowley, go ahead and roll the HP die for that potion.
That's 2d4 plus 2. Hit points
Correct.
you'd be getting back.
Correct.
Good to
Roll
know.
that. It's your potion, Crowley. You.
Oh, I'm rolling it.
numbers.
Okay, my bad, my bad.
Yes.
Alright, I'll roll 2d4. That's 8 total.
8 HP regained to you, Cromith. Is that all you wish to do, Crowley?
I mean, that's all I really can do because that's my action, unless you're counting that as a bonus action for some reason.
No, that would be an action.
Yeah, so that's really all I can do. I realize I kind of am in a bad position up here at the top of this fucking tower now. I'm gonna spin it to climb on down. If possible.
Sure.
Alright, I would like to climb down, sir. I'll let you know
Calm
movement like that.
down. That was... We'll do half your movement.
It's a 15.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I'm Gucci for now. That'll be all for me.
Cool. Alright. Kedrick, your move.
Well, this bastard moved 10 feet. Longsword.
Do it.
Critical fail.
Let's go.
Kedrick moment.
You both suck.
Fuck. Is there what are my bonus actions here?
You know what I realized we could have done for Crowley, Caden?
Hmm.
Reference your DMs.
looking.
Um,
Is there anything you
Alright,
wish
yeah.
to do, Kedrick?
Uh, can I shove him just for my bonus action?
Yeah.
Like, shoving in a trying to trip him kind of way, I guess.
No.
No? Alright. Then, funny idea. Uh... That is my funny idea.
Okay, you are gonna take opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it will land.
I feel
So
like
as you move away.
I feel like the dice don't like me.
No. Let's see. That will be Shocking Grasp. And 4 lightning damage will be dealt to you.
I feel like RNG Jesus fucking despises me.
With that, that will end your turn. The man in red is going to swipe at Cromith again. Oh, he will miss. The man in gray is going to swipe at Cromith again. And he will hit, dealing a nice 5 slashing damage. And the man in white is going to take his short sword and swing again, and he will crit,
Oh,
dealing another 12 slashing damage.
And once again, Cromith is down.
Vaspius is too weak to take a turn. Now we are to the mage. Who will move with his movement and Misty Step, using up all spell slots in the process, will land here and cast a firebolt at Vaspius.
oh,
And will hit, dealing 6 fire damage, rendering him incapacitated. No. Let me check his health real quick. No. It will not incapacitate him, but it will leave him prone in pain. I'm not that cruel. Alright. Mace Man will look down at Cromith again and shrug. You should have just stayed down! And he's gonna hit him again with his mace. Cromith, you failed a death save. Cromith, roll a death save.
8.
You have failed another death save. Crowley?
fuck. I'm gonna kill the mage.
How do you intend to do so?
I'm gonna walk out here. And that was about 30 feet exactly. Very nice. Perfect. I want to take a shot at this motherfucker's center mass.
Do it.
Is he actually, if he has his back turned to me, I'm not sure if it is, can I shoot him in the back at advantage, or no?
His back is not turned to you.
Because he's facing this way, isn't he? Like
No,
towards-
he's facing towards Vaspius.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind then. Yeah, fuck it, I'll kill this motherfucker. He's pissing me off. Da, da, da. 26.
That will certainly fucking hit.
And we're looking at a 12 in damage.
A 12 in damage. You're aiming center mass?
Yep.
Alright. Seemingly instinctively, the mage is going to bring his hands up as if to form a magic shield, but nothing happens. And the bullet rips through his hand, yaws into his wrist. The mage
Well,
is
that's
unable to
fun.
cast any spells.
Ooh.
Well, at least any spells that require a somatic component.
Harry, this peasant.
Now the question is,
Anything you wish to do, Crowley?
Fuck. No, that's my turn.
All right. Kedrick.
so Rackham, can
Yeah.
I pretty much run at this dude and try and skewer him?
With the longsword?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got just enough movement.
All right. If I succeed, can I push him one that way?
No.
No? Damn. All right. 22.
That will skewer him. Let's see how much damage you do.
And I'm trying to skewer him pretty much like through the diaphragm.
Oof. Okay. What's the damage look like?
That one. 5.
Okay. Seeing you rush up to him, he rotates to try and brace for you, but you still leave a good gash in his side. Not exactly reaching the diaphragm, but you've taken a good chunk out of his side in the process, and that damage has been dealt.
Okay. Okay. I'm then gonna action surge.
Okay.
All right. And then longsword at Mace
Okay.
Man again.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait. Those are in dice jail. Give me one moment. Let me get my actual dice.
I should have used my
Oh,
fucking
no.
hot topic dice.
Oh no. I'm counting that hit.
Damn. All right.
You
Yeah.
have missed your action surge.
Damn. Then can I try and push him now?
As a shove, sure.
All right.
That'll be an athletics.
Let's go. 11.
You fail.
Damn. All right. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Moving over to the man in red, who's gonna sidestep and approach you, Kedrick, meaning to stab you in the back with a good old sneak attack.
AC 14.
Crit fails.
Oh.
From yonder, you just hear down the alleyway. Wah wah.
Damn.
Kedrick's gonna say, "Now, to miss against a mere guardsman such as I. What are you, a dunce?"
What are you? A dunce? You hear from the side of you. "Rah!" As somebody charges you with a knife and it just misses blatantly.
Oh no. That's
Which is what happens, by the way.
that's in
There's
response.
another miss.
Oh. Kedrick's just gonna
swordsman.
kinda.
The swordsman is gonna scoff, look back down at Cromith.
Any last words for you?
Oh, fuck yourself.
Poor choice.
Hey, to
And
this
with
side
that-
anyways.
He's actually wait. What's AC? What's AC? 14 against. Okay. Wait. Yes. Okay. He plunges his sword. Cromith is dead.
No.
With that, Vaspius is too weak to make a turn, so he skips it. The mage is gonna look at you, Crowley, terrified. With his broken hand and wrist, he's gonna hold it up, cowering, almost beginning to grovel as he stumbles and starts to run away. The mace wielder, cut open and bruised, is going to take another swing at you, Kedrick.
I'd like to see him try.
He fucking misses. Okay. That's his turn. It's okay, Crowley.
For sake of theatrics, I know I have to dash to get there, but can I just walk up to him?
In honor of Cromith, okay.
I'm gonna just slowly walk up to this fucking mage.
Well, no, what I'll say is, like, he's crawling at this point with only one arm because the other's totally fucked. As you approach, he'll flip onto his back and hold his arms up as if for a plea of mercy.
I'm gonna point the gun dead center at his forehead, barrel just touching it. Hopefully there's still heat coming off of it.
There's still like a little puff of smoke.
And I'm just gonna just look him, like, just no remorse in the eyes, just dead seriousness, like the seriousness I would have back in the Maven's, embrace. And just coldly, Elminster's ball bag. And I'm gonna pull the trigger.
What? He just falls back onto the ground.
Oh, fucking I had to pull out the vicious mockery lines, bro.
Alright, well, that's the mage dead.
When we go into the fucking shooting range, and every time we go to fire, we have to fucking vicious mockery lines. Pull out the blicky
Over here!
ball bag.
Fucking hell. Okay. The mage is dead. Kedrick, it is your turn.
Kedrick is going to. Hold on. Give me 1 second. 1 second.
All I'm saying is you guys suck. I've killed 2 people.
Hey, not me. I just got here.
Didn't you critically fail earlier?
Yes, but I just got here.
Not me! Not I!
Kedrick is gonna draw his dagger in his offhand. And then swing the longsword at this man. Followed up with the dagger. Wait, no. Does longsword count as a light weapon? I think it does, right?
It is a
Well,
versatile weapon.
So yes or no?
What are you asking?
Am I able to wield the dagger in my offhand? And use it,
Technically, yes. Yes.
like at the same time with two weapon fighting?
So long as both weapons are either light or versatile.
All right. Then longsword on this man.
All right.
12. What's that get me?
A 12 to hit.
Yep.
Just barely missed, my friend.
Solid. That shit's going in dice jail. Pulling out the real dice. And then dagger, same dude. I'm going for the. I'm gonna go for the eyes, in a slash,
Mmm.
and that's a 18 plus 5. 23.
That certainly hits.
1d4 plus 3. That's max damage of 7.
Mmm. The blade just barely misses his eyes, but cuts open the bridge of his nose as he brings up a hand to hold his face. His blood begins to seep through the cracks of his fingers.
Can Kendrick try to kick him again?
You already used your bonus action to make another attack with your offhand.
All right. It was worth a shot.
Where? I don't think there's, unless there's something else you want to do.
Nope, I don't think there's anything I can do.
Okay. All right. We will move to the man in red, pissed at you. He's going to take a swipe with his dagger. And he will hit, dealing a nice 7 slashing damage. The man in gray, enraged that he fucking missed his last shot, is going to swipe at you again, hitting you for a 4 slashing damage. And the man wielding the short sword is going to saunter over to Crowley.
How about you fight me like a man? Nah, finally. Some action. You approaching me to die quickly?
He will not answer you, instead slashing with his sword, dealing a nice 7 slashing damage.
Kendrick is gonna call out to him as he's walking over there before he says anything to Crowley. Pussy! As
You are
he's-
what you eat, kid! Sir, I will say, I slapped your mother's ass harder than that. You'll have to do better. Ew, fucking necrophile. Don't worry, you'll join her soon enough.
Ooh! Really quickly, roll me a fucking D4.
Three.
That is a 3 fucking psychic damage from Vicious Mockery. God damn.
Crowley don't fuck around, bro.
God damn. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that was.
It's Crowley's balls and fucking metal.
I genuinely don't know what the fuck that is. Oh my god, why the fuck did my fucking soundboard activate? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Turn that off. Okay, we're not worried about that anymore. Alright. Vaspius is too weak to take a turn. It will be skipped. The mace-wielding fool is gonna look at you, Kendrick. I'll kill you just like I killed your muscle! And then he's gonna swing his mace wildly and just fucking miss.
Now, how are you gonna kill anything other than the fucking bug on the ground with a swing like that?
Starts fucking swinging it wildly. Crowley.
I am
You know-
going to shoot this motherfucker in the chest. With a 24. 9 damage.
And you shoot him center mass?
Yep.
You shoot center mass, and you hear the cracking and fracturing of his sternum. He stumbles back, clutching his chest, looking down at the growing red patch of blood on his clothes. He'll look back up at you, blood beginning to dribble from his bottom lip as he spits blood in your face.
Damn.
Oh, not dead.
Nope.
Well, much like the rest of you, the best part of you ran down your mother's leg.
You already made it. You already made a mama joke. I'm not gonna have you roll another d4.
Don't worry. Crowley's just gonna insult this motherfucker. Spit in my direction.
Okay. Is that your turn, Crowley?
Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions at the moment. No, I do not. Yeah, that's going to be the end of my turn, sir.
Excellent, Kedrick.
Rackham, who besides Mr. Maceman is hurt over here?
No one. It's just the mace dude.
Solid. I'm gonna go dagger at Maceman. I'm gonna aim for his fucking jugular.
Okay.
Like plunging it into his jugular kind of thing. That's
Okay.
a 23.
Oh, okay.
And 4 damage.
Okay. All right, 4 damage dealt as you cut deeper into his neck where Crometh had already started the job for you. Anything else, sir?
Does that kill him?
No.
Solid. Can I take my bonus action to, instead of using my longsword, pull the dagger forward through his neck, like towards me?
I'm gonna have you roll sleight of hands.
All right, let me pull up the real d20 for that, because fucking I have better luck with that. 19 plus 0, so 19.
Roll the damage for me.
1d4 plus 3, baby. Give me 1 moment to pull out my d4. And that's a total of 6.
Total of 6 damage.
Yep.
Okay, I will tell you this: you've got him near death.
All right. Well, that's my turn. Can't wait to die here. So pretty much, I'm guessing I pulled it forward. Oh no. Oh no, I'm server muted and deafened. Ooh. Well, I guess I just sit here for a minute.
Gentlemen,
Hmm.
as you all finish your turns, and you ready for the enemy's advances, something stirs.
Hmm.
Cromith's body heaves with a single breath. Cromith rises with a blood-curdling scream and a new-found rage. Flicking his head to the right, he locks on to the thief in gray clothing, tackling him, pinning him to the ground, using his fists as weapons. Cromith has rejoined the fight.
Oh.
Can Kedrick just kind of stand here, staring incredulously?
How much XP do I have? Or how much, not XP, how much health do I have?
Unknown, I will not tell you. Nor does it matter to you right now.
Rackham, can I roll perception to see if my man is breathing?
Sure.
Because bitch was just dead right on the ground next to me.
Okay. Make your rolls. I will be right back. My headphones are wireless.
That's a 21 on perception.
So roll
He's
perception.
not just breathing. He is heaving. His breathing is labored. He's almost panting out of rage.
Oh.
With that said, I'm sorry, I had to go let the dog out. With that said, Let me go ahead and make a few rolls here.
Yep, that is also the end of Kedrick's turn.
Okay. The individual with the mace is going to stare in awe at Crometh, kind of stumbling backwards, letting his mace clatter onto the cobblestone floor.
I killed you! We fucking killed you!
And with that, he's going to dash and run.
Bitch, he's barely
Oh,
alive!
It's a bandit.
With me, quote unquote, knowing Crometh, would I know what this is?
You can roll insight. I'll let you do that real quick.
Yeah. $17.
17.
The bitch is
This
barely
isn't his
alive.
usual self. I believe.
Also Rackham Dragon.
Yes, I see. Okay. The swordsman, ignoring what happens behind him, is going to swing at you again, Crowley, dealing a 7 slashing damage to you with his short sword. That will end his turn. Vaspius is too injured to make a turn. It will be skipped. Crowley.
Let's get this party on the road, eh?
I will proceed to shoot this motherfucker in the chest.
Do it.
My lowest roll yet, an 11.
That does not hit.
Damn. With that, I will proceed in my turn.
Your turn has ended. Kedrick.
Well. Oh, by the way, Rackham, did I not get opportunity when he fled?
You never said opportunity. I didn't take it.
Yep, I completely like
You missed your opportunity, man.
yeah, I blanked on it. Well, because he's dealing with him, I'm gonna go red shirt. I'm gonna take my longsword and try to hack away his leg.
Ooh. Okay, do it.
That is a goddamn. I'm only rolling high with these dice. Thank fucking God. 18 plus 5, so 23.
18 plus 5. Yes, that'll hit. Roll damage for me.
Solid. Grabbing D10. There we go. That is a. There's the line. All right, that is a 9.
A 9 damage. How are you planning to
9 plus 3,
cut the
so
leg?
12.
Okay, 12. How are you planning to cut the leg?
I'm trying to cut it off, like, pretty much right at the knee.
Okay.
I'm just fucking swinging that bitch.
You don't cut it completely, but you sever tendons and ligaments, and he stumbles onto his back.
Can I go ahead and straddle his ass and try and plunge my dagger into his throat?
In another turn.
Damn. Alright.
Cromith,
Uh,
you have lost your control. Oh no, did you want to do something else?
I was just gonna
Uh,
ask if I can kick him while he's down.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Yeah, you can fucking kick him. 1 blunt damage. There we go. Okay, Cromith, your rage has taken control of you, and you're almost blind, seeing red, throwing punch after punch after punch until this man's face is unrecognizable. We'll come back to you. The man in red, having his leg recently cut, will attempt to crawl away.
Opportunity, baby.
How do you want to flavor that shit?
Can I go and just step on him as he's trying to run away and fucking try and plunge my longsword through his chest?
Do it. Roll the hit. Whilst you do that, the man in white's gonna swing at you with the short sword, Crowley. That'll hit. That'll be another 8 slashing.
22 to hit.
Ow.
And 8 damage.
8 damage. You got him.
Fuck yeah.
That we're back up to Crowley.
I'm gonna try to finish this motherfucker off once and for all. I'm gonna try to shoot him in the head. That's gonna be a 21.
That'll do it.
Bet, let's go. Fucking 14 damage.
14 damage. Anything you want to say or do?
Mouth you than an eyes, and twice as full of shite.
Pull that trigger, watch the brains splatter.
All right, say that again.
Oh, I said,
Mouth you than an eyes, and twice as full of shite.
and then I'm gonna pull the trigger and watch the brain splatter.
Oh, what the hell does that?
Just falls over, kind of his hand twitching a little bit, his sword hand. He's dead. With that, combat has ended. For
I'm
all
chasing that man
but-
down.
For all but 2 of you. Oh shit, I forgot to keep him moving. He's out, by the way. I
Damn.
totally fucking forgot about
How
him.
far
Yeah.
away is he? How far away is he?
He's fled.
Nah. How far away is he?
Nah, he's bleeding fucking heavy. He ain't gonna live long.
I have 300.
You can literally just go and follow the trail of blood.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
For
Dude.
all but 2 of you, combat has ended. For Cromith, the war has not stopped. Even long after that bandit has died, Cromith is just beating into him until his head is nothing but pulp.
Kedge's just gonna kind of look at that, kind of go,
So,
huh, and then
go
just kind of
ahead.
trail the blood.
Okay, Crowley.
I'm gonna keep my distance, unsure of what's up. Actually, if anything, seeing him in this panted rage, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and back up as far as I can.
Also, alright, oh no. Oh no. More things for the Katushka. Oh lordy lord.
Cromith stops, still kind of straddling the bandit's body, kind of looking at his hands covered in gore. And he'll just slump over. Stops breathing, stops moving.
Huh.
I'm assuming this is like a wall right here.
Just it's a little fucking like sidewalk type shit.
Oh. Is he dead again?
Kedrick isn't there. He's fucking trailing the blood trail.
Oh. Well, shit.
Eventually, you catch up to the mace bandit crawling, trying to find a safe place, leaving this giant smear of blood along the cobble road. Hearing your footsteps, he's gonna labor to push himself onto his back to look up at you.
Real quick, can I describe how Kedrick looks right now?
Sure.
So he's got like fucking blood splatter all over his breastplate and a little bit on his fucking helmet from the fucking stabbing his neck and pulling it out. And his fucking longsword is just drenched in blood, and it's just been like slowly dripping blood as he's walking. And it's just, he's just slowly fucking walking. And a little bit of blood is also dripping off from like underneath his breastplate from his fucking gambeson, because fucking he's bleeding. And he's just fucking walking up there, longsword held out to the side. He's just walking slowly, eyeing this man. As he gets close, he's just gonna kind of step on his chest and just plunge his longsword into his neck.
Unable to speak, he brings his hands up to you, trying to pull your sword out of his chest. But ultimately, he goes limp, his hands sliding down either face of your sword. He's dead.
Once it goes limp, I'm gonna go ahead and like jerk my sword to the side in like an attempt to kind of dislodge his head a little bit, and then withdraw it, and then just
You do
start
so.
walking back.
Okay. You return to find a bloody, gory mess of a bandit beneath Cromith, who has slumped over, not breathing, not moving.
Kedrick's just gonna kind of stand there, looking.
I'm gonna come back out myself.
He's gonna look over at fucking Crowley and just go, "Say, Mr. Vagabond, do you got any clue what happened with the big man here?"
In my travels, have I ever encountered this kind of thing? To my knowledge.
Of a rage like that? No, only folklore.
Would I know of this folklore? Could I accentuate on it?
Folklore you heard as a child. It's immemorable now.
Yeah, when I was a kid, and I was taken into the Matron of Ravens area for training. There's simple stories back there that we used to hear when we would be burying the corpses of times past. Hardly a whisper anymore. Faded memory, I honestly couldn't tell you. I thought it was all a bit of myth, this kind of thing.
I see. Kedrick's gonna kind of stop, look around. Now, where is the city guard? I actively asked someone to call for them.
You know, that's a great question. I'm the city guard. I've effectively dispatched of these bandits.
I have done the same.
Can I just say, Crumb's soul is just kind of floating over his body, having his last couple laughs, and just laughing to himself, proving that his entire life philosophy was right, and that the town guard are fucking useless.
Okay, Caddy, the one town guardsman that was in your party got here before the entire rest of the city. I was a whole fucking district over.
What can I say? Town guard are just, not as good as the proper soldiers.
Hey, I fucking executed 2 men, alright? I don't want to hear it.
You shut your whore mouth. I killed 2 of them before you even got here.
I was coming, okay? I was trying.
Pause! That's your problem. You've been coming in a princess.
Oh, this is my.
I mean, yeah, wrong though.
Kedge's gonna kinda... Well, considering that we've dispatched the bandits, are there any who fled that lived?
My God, what has happened out here?
I'm just
You'll
gonna
hear an
ignore
you'll hear an
whoever's
elderly
pushing.
man start to approach.
You know, I'm glad you asked. There's actually 2. One that, took our dear deceased buddy.
You can see Crowley kind of chokes up over that.
And took his weapons with him, ran off like a little bitch. And then the leader, who remains to be blinded.
I see. Well, if he was blinded, I'm taking it as he wasn't blind before, which means there's probably a blood trail to follow.
No, if you want to get up on the roof and follow it, be my guest.
Kai's just gonna look up at the roof. Probably not. With that, he's gonna turn towards the old man. His longsword is still fucking drawn, still dripping blood. Hello.
You look like a demon, guardsman.
Just doing my job though.
I see.
With that, the apothecary is going to look over at Crowley.
I heard cracks of the wind. I only suspected it was you. I suppose I should take a look at your handiwork then.
With that, he's going to approach you.
Who have you dispatched amongst this batch of hooligans?
You'd be looking at 3 of these. I'm going to gesture to these 2 over here. And then one over yonder and point towards where the archer had fallen.
Interesting. Much more effective than a bow.
Yeah, it does the trick.
Your hands are already dirty, son. Do me a favor. Lift this man's head.
I'll go and approach and grab the guy by whatever hair cloth may be and lift it up.
The apothecary is going to inspect the exit wound.
Intriguing. Much more lethal. Very violent weapon, to say the least.
With that, he'll straighten himself.
I take it you're effective at what you do. Whether that be a blessing or a curse.
That's
Now.
been years I've been practicing my craft.
I'm most interested in what's happened here. I can barely recognize this man, if I even knew him.
He's going to point down to the gore splattered across the cobbles.
Does anyone have any recollection of this?
I'm gonna say he doesn't. It was a bit personal.
vendetta is a perfect fuel for the fire.
And that he's going to shift his attention towards Cromith's body, inspecting it, looking it over.
A shame.
Kedrick's
A
gonna go and
real
pipe up.
shame.
He died about 30 seconds after I got here. This mess, he says, gesturing towards the body, happened about. He's gonna look up at the sun. About a minute ago, I'd say. Minute or two.
So, you mean to tell me he died, came back just to beat this man into a paste?
Aye.
That's pretty accurate, yeah. Yeah. I see.
With that, the apothecary is going to run his hand over Cromith's body, inspecting it for anything abnormal.
Oh. Oh dear.
Just gonna kind of walk over here and clean his blade.
Are
on
you
that
familiar
corpse.
with this kind of thing? Unfortunately so. And this does not bode well for us or this city. No, do pray tell. This man holds the manifestation of a being as old as time. Come, see for yourself.
After Kedrick's
I'll
done
follow
cleaning
it.
his blade on the dead man's clothes, he's gonna sheath it and come look.
Look to his veins, his arteries, and to his eyes.
He'll run his finger along the inside of his forearm and his neck, and then pointing to Cromith's eyes, which are all a deep black.
Someone close to him, tell me. Did he have any disdain, hatred? Only for the guard, I'd say, but it's more of a mockery, if anything.
The apothecary is going to look up through his eyebrows to you, Kedrick.
Guardsman?
Well, I didn't know him very well, or for very long. I'd say just his mocking disdain of my fellows and myself.
Potentially. But look deeper.
And that he's going to trail his finger down to the gory mess.
It's obvious he had a disdain for bandits, thieves. Those of the lower class. Look at what he's done to this, I wouldn't say poor fellow. I have reason to believe that an eldritch being, old as time, has found his rage, his hatred, and has used it as a fuel, taking his body and soul with it.
At the mention of Eldritch being, Kedrick is very noticeably going to look at Crowley.
You wouldn't happen to, have the being's name, would you, by chance? It goes by many. Hatred manifests, the black rage, many, many things. Would it happen to go by Haster? Haster? No.
but I am aware of it, him, whatever it may be. No, this, perhaps, is one of its offspring.
Hmm. I see.
I won't bore you with the details, not out here. But to give you a basic understanding, at least of what I know, this king in yellow feeds on malice, hatred, and with it he births a terrible creature, hijacking the minds of anyone who falls prey to it.
No.
Oh. That's intriguing. Does it come off often?
No, only in extreme cases. I've only ever seen it twice. This is the second time. The first was when I was a young boy first starting my practice.
With that, he'll put his hands to his knees and straighten himself.
Perhaps we should talk in private. I'll let the guard deal with the bodies.
Aye. Just gonna look at Crowley. Do you want to take his body with you? I'd assume that you want to give him a proper burial and not whatever my fellows are gonna do with their bodies. He's gonna point at all the fucking corpses around him.
I'll give him the only burial he needs.
I'm gonna take a black raven feather and place it on his forehead.
Bird brain.
Light of feather, light of head. Definitely didn't have your wits about you. And you definitely grew on me, you pain in the ass. May the mother take you. And may we meet again in the next.
Look around at the other bodies.
As you look around, you see Vaspios crawling towards you.
One moment. I'm gonna do some scavenging. But first, let me get my friend up here real fast.
And that the
gonna
apothecary is
give-
going to turn and face Vaspios.
By the gods, out of my way.
Yeah, he's going to rush over.
You didn't tell me there was a dragonborn.
Kendra's gonna kind of just fucking saunter this way towards the way that he came, and just kind of bring up his visor, pull out his horn, and just blow his fucking horn for assistance.
Crowley, help me.
That he's going to try and bring Vaspius up, but with his old frame, he really can't. God damn this motherfucker. All right.
Hold on, give me a minute. I'm gonna get right with you.
And I'm gonna be taking a look at the other corpses, see if there's anything information-wise on them.
Speed looting time. Individual in the white background has a bloodied short sword and a few, by that I mean 2 gold pieces.
Rackham.
That the only thing?
On him, yes.
Oh, I'm taking
Howie,
a look
what's
at the other
up?
bodies too.
Does the is there any sign of any other guardsmen coming even after blowing
Not
the
yet.
horn?
Not yet.
God damn it.
All right, so I got 2 gold pieces, and what else?
A bloodied short sword.
All right, I'll just be taking that. Don't mind me. What's old fellow Meiji boy got over here?
The only thing of note is a scroll of Misty Step.
Ooh.
I do like a good scroll of Misty Step. I like how no one else is looting these.
Well, Kedrick is waiting for, guard assistants to dispose of the bodies.
I was gonna say Cromwell would have 100% looted all the bodies for their weapons.
Considering yours got stolen.
Yeah, yours is gone, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kedrick still sees himself as a guardsman, so he's not down to that level just yet.
Fucking
Keyword there is
guardsman.
just yet.
Yeah, I could make her the
Well.
fucking bitch.
No, it's called I Get Paid.
We're gonna end the session here.
Oh, but I'm not downloading.
All right, you want to know what else you find?
Give me all the loot. I'm checking all these fucking bodies.
You find 2 iron daggers. Collectively,
Oh
you find
yeah.
13 gold pieces and an empty potion bottle.
All right, 2 iron daggers. You said
2 iron daggers, 13 gold pieces, and an empty potion bottle.
empty potion bottle. Nice, and a scroll of Misty Step.
With that said, the
Okay.
session is at its end. You all have leveled up.
Let's go! Except
Oh
for
my
Kremeth.
God.
He's dead.
Yeah, fuck you, Cromwell.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna be at level 5.
Hey, let's go.
With that said, session will be next Tuesday.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Ah!
Before you leave, one last thing for you, Crowley.
Mr. Crowley.
The apothecary will turn to you again.
At least while I have you here, I've spoken to some people about your weapon. I do not have a lead on the black powder yet. However, I do have a novice tinker who has taken an interest in the subject. I've sent for him. It may be days, maybe a week. As far as I am aware, he has made his journey. Ideally, he'd be here by nightfall or by the next morning.
Okay, now the session's ending. So, yeah, fuck you guys. I'm gonna hop off for a minute.
Alright.
So,
Also, Caddy, I do see the character. I'm going to take a closer look at it. It won't be this week. I'm hoping next Monday, I'll have a chance to look it over.
Sure thing. I mean, if it's on Monday, I won't be able to. No. I
Well,
should be able
no,
to
I mean
get
that's
back on
fine
Monday.
because I won't really change much. I never do.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gone. Fuck you, Mr.
what? Damn.
Damn, you're not gonna fucking play
You
any
had a
games tonight, brother?
You had a
That's
whole
what I'm
outro and
saying.
everything.
That's yeah, exactly, bro. Like, goddamn.
No, hold on. You had an outro. I'm just saying.
What a bitch.
I agree.
Good thing we don't have any elves, though. I fucking hate elves.
What
Brother
are you, a
did
fucking
believe it.
dwarf?
Man, I can't believe you didn't loot any fucking bodies, you bitch.
Fucking hate elves.
Okay, look. If I was playing like Heoff or Geoff or any of them, I would have fucking looted everyone. No one would have got unlooted. I would have gotten all the loot, not you. I would have.
Damn, you would have even looted me?
Yes.
Respectfully, I would have shot you. I didn't loot you because I respect you, and also all your shit was pretty much stolen.
Well, only
Nah.
half.
He off
I was
or
gonna
G
say-
off.
Dude, you could have taken the torches.
Your 60 torches that I wouldn't be able to carry.
Yeah,
hold
bro.
on,
Fucking
Lem-
he
oh.
off or G off. Fucking would have looted everyone. Everyone would be looted. All the money in my pocket. They didn't have money. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me tell you what you could have had. You could have had an extra hand axe, 3 javelins, a bedroll, 1 mess kit, 10 one-day rations,
You know what?
one
I'm gonna
rope,
ask
a
Rackham a
beam,
question.
1
Can
tinderbox,
Kedrick
8
take?
torches, and 1 water skin.
I'm asking if Kedrick can take Kremeth's hand axe.
The only one that's there, probably.
Yeah,
I
no,
got, I
my
got 2 more iron daggers and a fucking misty set. Fuck the potion bottle. I don't care about the potion bottle.
my new character is fucking